Right.
Bring that bill closer.
To where?
You
It's on that
text
top
guy.
there.
Why I did something. Why is it only showing half a page? You know what I did? No, Steve, I won't want that. What's that little white? That should be on full.
What you trying to get it to do?
The Facebook. This is our page so I can read the comments, but this little side panel, I want it gone. Why is it there? I want that our page to fill up the whole. I mean, it's not that important to stop us from starting on time. I can. I don't want to though, but I can. I know.
Okay, here we go, Dana. Lift your head up.
Right. Well, we have the package. You just got to play that first. We have a prompt. Thank you. But I gotta get the
Not yet.
no.
I'm ready. I'm ready. So ready. Bro, I must be ready. Yeah, I feel so ready. Head my heart so heavy. Can't let go, won't let me. Though I move so steady. Yeah, I must
Why men want us to follow them when they don't know where the hell they're going? You know, they say you need to listen. You need to listen to me, and then they don't have a plan. They don't have a blueprint of where they're going. So why should women follow a man if you don't know where you're going?
You got social media that's telling people this is acceptable now. You can go outside with your bonnet on your head.
Yes.
Yeah,
To the beach.
That's the bonnet. Let's
To the
get on
beach with the
yeah.
bonnet on your head at the beach.
So if you're a real woman, you don't want no bad boy. I'm talking about a real woman, don't want nobody. She trying to have a peace of mind, trying to raise something and build something.
Would you ever have a threesome with another woman?
Of course, if you want to do
Would
it.
you have one with another man?
Of course, if you want to do it.
Wow. You're no fun for me. What sign are you?
Hello, and welcome to Talk Show Divas of Atlanta. We're streaming live right here on Facebook as Talk Show Divas of Atlanta. You can watch and follow us on Instagram and YouTube. I'm your co-host, D. Alexis. And like I said, we're streaming worldwide. I'm your co-host, D. Alexis. And to my right, I have my beautiful co-host, K. Renee, Diva K. Renee. How you doing, honey?
Hey,
Looking all sexy over there.
Look at
like
you with
just
your-
got out the jungle.
And to my left, we have Diva Dana. Hey, sweetie.
hello, happy 2023.
And Happy New Year, everyone. This is our first show of the year. We're back. So, ladies, I jump right, always, y'all should know me. I jump right on into it. Right into it. What's been going on? It's a new year. And you know what? This show is, how can I say? We're living in our truth.
Yes.
I'm being unapologetically me. So we're living in our truth this year. So, Kay Renee, what's been going on, chick? What's been going on?
Ooh.
What's been going on?
Child, listen. What ain't been going on? Everything has been going on, but everything is awesome and amazing. You know, I was excited about going from 2022 to 2023
Okay.
because my goal was to start anew. And so before 2023 came in, I was going through some things, and I had already began to, in my mind, kind of think about, what did I want to do for 2023?
Right.
I had begun to pray on some things back in 2022 in the fall, and said there were three things that I prayed about that I wanted God to do for me before 2023. And when I tell you, all three of them came to pass. So I just thank God for
Bam.
that.
Yes.
But in all of that, I'm saying all of that to say that all of those things were a part of me becoming brand new and coming into 2023. So that was the premise of all of those things. So I'm just saying that to say I'm stronger, wiser, and better. And when 2023 came in, I was excited. I'm still excited. I love my community. I love my circle. I love you ladies. I was thinking today as I was just coming here, I remember this sister right here when I was coming off of being sick with my body and my leg and my nerves, and I had just went down. This lady came all the way from Locust Grove.
Don't be telling where I live. I just
Girl.
Yes.
And came and picked me up all the way in Austell, took me to Lawrenceville,
Yes, it
to
did.
this lady's house,
Yes.
and brought me back home. I say, that's a sister.
That's a
You my sister, and that's
my
love.
sister. Yes,
So
I
I'm
love
just
you
saying,
too.
I'm
Look at me start crying.
I'm high today because I have been to 2 wonderful events this weekend.
Okay.
And I have just been lifted beyond what I even thought, where I even thought I could go. So 2023 is elevation. I went to this brunch on yesterday that said that this lady said that this is a year of celebration.
Celebration.
Shout out to J. Nicole Speaks. She said this is a year of celebration. She gave us this little box, and she said, every time you win, I want you to write it down and put it in this box. And she said at the end of the year, we're going to pull out all of our wins. You know, that kind of stuff, that's why I'm here.
Yes.
That's what I live for, because this is 2023.
Yes.
You know, all the
Yes.
stuff that was toxic, everything that didn't work in 2022, we left it right there. It's in the past. It's gone. It's done.
Talked about that. Yes.
This is January. We have a
Yes.
chance to start anew. And even though I know it's physical, it's January. But still, in your mind, you can say, this is a new year, and I'm going to do some new things.
Like I said, 2022, it was about you. But 2023,
It's all about me.
All right. I'm going to switch over here to Diva Dana. Beautiful Diva Dana. What's going on, lady?
So, like, I am paying attention, y'all, but they made me the tech chick, right? So I have to make sure that once the show starts, everybody gets the link, that everything. So I'm not over here reading text messages. I'm actually working when you see me doing stuff here, okay? But anyway, welcome 2023. Everything is cool. I have one of my best friends in LA. We celebrate the Chinese New Year, and I didn't even realize the last 3 years I'd been in LA. That wasn't intentional, but I'm like, wait. And I've been here for the last 3 years during the Chinese New Year, and I went to an Abraham Hicks seminar. So I know you like Abraham.
Yes, I do.
So I thought that was a great way to start off the Lunar New Year with some positivity and all that good stuff. So that has been the highlight thus far. What about you, Miss Diva? D. Alexis?
Well, you know what? I'm living in my truth. Like K. Renee said, I was hurt last year from a certain person, and I'm healing from all of that. You know, when you think someone is going to be there always, and they disappoint you, it hurts. So this year I said, you know, bump that. I'm living in my truth.
Yes.
I'm living, and I'm going to enjoy me. I'm going to do things for me, because I'm always doing things for everybody else, and I'm being there for everybody else. But is it reciprocal? No, it's not. So this year, 2023, I'm going to do me. I don't care you like it or you don't. And I think everybody out there should do them. You know, forget what everybody thinks about you. Forget what it doesn't matter. Just do you, because you only have one life to live. And just do you. So,
Yeah, you
did
wanna
I
be-
say
you-
more?
You want to be
I
able
think
to
that's it.
look back on that life and
Yeah.
be happy and
Yeah.
have happy things. I mean, and sometimes, you know, our setbacks could be our greatest
Yes,
comebacks. And so
yes.
that's the way I'm looking at everything that I went through. I said the tears that I cried in 2022 are going to water my garden in 2023.
And I
Because,
ain't
baby,
crying.
this flower
Yes.
is blooming.
Yes. And we're not crying anymore.
No, we're not crying no more.
No,
It's
we're
gonna
not
be happy
crying.
tears if
It's
we
going to
do.
be happy tears for us.
Yes.
We divas cry. Okay. So anyway, we have a special guest that's going to join us here with Talk Show Divas of Atlanta. And need I say this again, because I stuttered when I first started out. We're streaming worldwide right here on
Worldwide.
Facebook Watch. Worldwide. And we see you guys. We see all the messages that you put in our inbox. I'm sorry we can't get to you soon enough, but we're going to get to you. We see the guests want to come on the show. We see all of you. So we appreciate you for watching. We really do. But check us out on Instagram, Talk Show Divas of Atlanta, and check us out and follow us on YouTube. So we have a guest.
Can I do
Yes,
one thing before you
yes.
bring on our amazing?
Yes.
Because once the guest comes on, the whole energy gonna change.
It's
But
gonna
I did
change.
want to give a shout out to Status Network and
Yes,
the fellas
Status
there as
Network.
well, because I feel at home here. So I said
Yes.
for 2023, I wanted to
Yes.
thank them, and I wanted to thank all the people who have been watching our show
Thank
since
you,
we
thank you,
came back.
thank you.
Leave
We
the comments,
appreciate
ask the
y'all.
questions. Call a diva today. We'll give
Yes,
out the
call
number
us.
multiple times, and JoJo will flash it on the screen as well, right, JoJo? Wink, wink. All right, tell us what we got going on.
All right. Okay, we got a guest here. He's a chef by day and a sex therapist by night. We're gonna bring him on because he's gonna talk with us with our current events. And need I say his name?
So wait. So should we bring on AJ for the current events, and then reintroduce Tony Dickums for the wind down?
I
think
think
that's a good idea.
I think we're gonna bring on the chef AJ.
Good
We're
lane.
gonna bring on the chef AJ
Yes.
from LA. That's going to join us. That's going to join us. Come on, AJ.
Come
over
on, late
here.
night
Come on,
munchies.
I have a thing I call
Wait,
it no fingerprints.
Wait.
no
We
evidence.
got to give you the mic, baby.
I have a thing I call it no fingerprints, no evidence, and we do it a little something like this. Let me put down my my Jesus
Yeah,
juice.
put down your juice. Put down your
And
juices.
it goes a little something
Put them
like
down
this.
too.
No
Yeah.
fingerprints, no evidence. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
What stays in house is in house.
Yes,
Okay, we're gonna do that on wind down.
Facts. No fingerprints, no evidence. That's
Well,
what it is.
we're gonna hit our current events. We got some things I need to talk about. We need to talk about, and I want to get your opinion on some things.
Most definitely.
Talk show divas want to tell Ricky Smiley first of all, our condolences go out to your son. I know Brandon died today. Talk show divas want to tell you and your family you have our condolences for his son that passed today.
Oh,
Yeah, son Brandon passed today.
know that.
Yes, he passed today.
I'm so sorry.
Yes. I want to talk about Tyree Nichols. That situation. In Memphis, Tennessee. Did y'all guys see the video? Did y'all see what happened to this young man?
Yes,
Did you get a chance to see it, AJ?
I checked out the edited version.
Okay. Yeah. What's your thoughts on that? Because it sent tears to my eyes. I watched the whole thing. It was very disturbing. And you know what, guys? Breonna Taylor and him have the same birthday. It's June the 5th, 1993. That's
Wow.
interesting, isn't it?
That's very interesting.
That's very interesting.
Most definitely.
So, how do you feel about police officer? We gonna touch it just a little bit because we don't want to get all in deep into it. But what do you feel about this situation? Because I need to talk about this.
Well, it's like the hands of time of the world.
Right.
Everything repeats itself. Going back into the incident with Rodney King.
Yes.
So we look at that.
yes.
But it has the generation and color to it now,
Right.
which we have our own people in the stands in the forefront of it today. So it draws a bigger attention to the violence that we're having on each other, black on black crime.
Right.
We always look at it in the hood, in the streets, and amongst ourselves, but far as you being a 9-to-5 worker and somebody that's supposed to look out for us as security, that makes a bigger eye opener to
Right.
where you see your other brother on the other side and he's beating you to death. So
That's
it
exactly
becomes
what it was.
a bigger attention draw versus to say that other culture or that other color did it. Oh, we can protest and protest and protest, but what are we going to do amongst ourselves?
What do you think we should do? Because we keep talking about it, but what is being done out here? I mean, it was sad because it was us, and then to hear them tell lies. He grabbed my gun. He ran. It was just all lies.
He was on full of dope.
This guy was a skateboarder, guys. This guy was a photographer, and they stood there and just told lies. Have you had any incidents with cops and where you felt intimidated or anything?
Several.
Okay.
But at the same time, you have to know who you're dealing with. So in that sense, you have to be more savvy than them. You have to be more knowledgeable about where you are and the point of what you're doing. Because if you're in a position to where you're in a dark alley and you know you about to get pulled over, you know the odds is against you already.
Yeah, that's true. And they say to keep driving to get into some lights because you don't want to be nowhere in the dark when officers are pulling you over.
But not only that, but don't be that tough guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Oh, I tried that. That didn't work. But I was just stopped recently, and the guy, I know he lied that I was flying down a road, which I knew I wasn't because I didn't know where I was going. But he was Caucasian,
Most
but
definitely.
he tried to trigger me.
And
And
that's
he tried
my
to trigger me. He told me, "Well, you roll your window up. It's cold out here. You was going 55 in the 35." And I'm like, "How the hell I was? I knew I wasn't going 55 in the 35, 60,
But
whatever he said.
You
He
still
was
do
lying."
your position, right?
And
Meaning to
I
say,
tried to.
A lot of people, even though you could have been 99% correct,
Yeah.
but know the position that you're in. So when you know the position that you're in, I was always taught, learn to live another day.
Yes.
So don't put more on the access of where you are, because you're already in their home court. You're already amongst them in the week.
Right.
So you're just a prey to them of that night. They probably didn't have nothing else to do that night.
Oh yeah, he didn't have anything to do.
And you was just
He
that
tried
dead
to trigger
meat.
me, and I was like,
You was that lunch
yeah,
meat.
yeah.
You
He
feel
tried
what
to
I'm
trigger
saying?
me.
And you just have to know to where you have to be savvy. Like me being from California, I already know Hollywood. So I'm about to play the field and the whole 9 yards until I make it to see another day.
In
Put
fact,
on that poker face.
I would just really quick, because I know we don't have a whole lot of time left
Yeah.
in this segment, but I'm going to share, and I hope my daughter doesn't mind, like a quick second, because it refers to this. And some police officers tried to give her shit for giving her offerings at a park out in the woods. She was littering. And she was
Wow.
giving
Come
fruit, like she was literally giving offerings to the earth and they were trying to definitely trigger her. It's like, here I am, like doing something that is amazing, and so that again,
So what do we do? How do we handle this? I mean, because I don't want to stay on this subject a long time, but we need to give the viewers something to think about. Like, how do we deal with this when we're stopped? I mean, they say the same that we do that. I did that, but I'm afraid of officers.
like I love that live to see another day, because that is what she did. She was peaceful. Everything ended peacefully. She was pissed, but she basically nicely shot her, like, I'm gonna pray for you. You know how that little jab,
yes.
like, because it's like she could obviously tell there was something with that chick's energy anyway, that officer, and so it didn't pay that if she would have hyped it up. So she definitely diffused the situation by her.
And my thing of today is a lot of people may not believe in them or believe in what they stood for, but we have to get back into the ways of the Black Panthers, how they live, how they control, meaning teaching our own, meaning policing our own community.
Yes.
Meaning it's okay to get a 9 to 5 and be a police officer, but
Yes.
we know that you're from our community, so we can direct that attention a little bit better. We know that you have came from one of our own, so now you can come into the community and talk to the same kids that you was around when you were growing up, and they can look at you in the eye and tell that you a real man because they seen you before playing on the basketball court, so they can identify you. They won't have that shield against you like you're the demon. You know what I mean? So we have to communicate with our community a little bit better and get to know each other. Back in the days, I remember we used to have neighborhood watch community meetings. We used to have neighborhood parties, block parties.
Yeah.
You don't see those type of things anymore. You
Yeah,
gotta
we need
know
to
who
come
your
together. We
surroundings
need to
is.
figure out. We're going to have another show on this because we're going to have to come together. We're going to have to find some ways to give you guys and us to come together. And we Talk Show Divas Atlanta, we plan on eventually getting out in the community and getting this done. But we're going to move on because
Move
time
on.
is going by. Woosah, we're going to let this woosah.
Okay.
Time is going by. So what we're going to do, we're going to jump into another segment. But this time, we're going to have Tony Dickums
Tony Dickums,
Come
come
to the
on.
show. We're gonna. This is wind down. So everybody got their wine. We're gonna move on, and I'm gonna do a disclaimer. Anybody under the age of 2, I just kidding. Anybody under the age, I say 13, and parents need to get your kids, leave the room because this is grown folk time.
This is Tony
Grown
Dickums.
folks
I say
time.
under the age of
Dickums time
18.
That left the food at home, but I'm good.
Grown folks
It's an inner
talk.
joke. But we're moving on to.
Let me say my saying.
Okay, let's say it.
Like she said, this is pillow talk and eargasm.
Okay.
This is for the grown and sexy. And for my Sunday church folk, we go pick you up on Sunday. Boop.
Hello.
Hello. So we're gonna jump. I'm gonna switch this over here because so.
But can I before you
Oh, yes,
hit
of
them with the
course.
hot? Because answer whatever you want to. You're not obligated. But before we actually dive in, there's just a few things to help us know. Are you currently in a relationship?
I'm currently not in a relationship.
Okay. So the questions and the feedback we're going to get from the views of a single man, and because that makes a difference with the questions and the answers and everything.
Most definitely.
All right, go ahead now, get 'em, girl.
Okay. Guys, feel free to call in 470-251-4707. Call in with any questions. If you want to speak to any of the divas, call in and speak to us. You have a question for the sex therapist? Call in 470-251-4707. So,
Hey.
to the real deal here. Okay?
All right.
Let me turn this way a little bit. So you said something about orgasm. What is an orgasm? I want to hear this now.
Orgasm, that is a part of my show. Late night munchies, infused food, nightcap. You want to taste some of that bomb edible infused food with a little of that dish. CBD in there, a little of that.
You in pain?
THC up in there. Holla at your boy.
Holler
No
at him, but
fingerprints,
be
no
careful
evidence.
because it tastes so good.
It looks so good.
You start floating by the end of the night. Those,
Facts.
what was it that I had the last time? Was it the macaroni and cheese?
Correct.
Girl, the macaroni and
And-
cheese.
And the salmon.
Well, no, I didn't. Shane, my son had the salmon, but
I
like,
gotta go
but you
get some of
don't
that
taste
salmon.
like, and so you're like yum yum, and then you're like, oh, I forgot it's infused.
Most definitely. Then also you have the mac and cheese egg rolls. Or
See,
Have not had the mac and cheese egg
But you had the,
rolls.
jerk
we can't
chicken
talk about
Popeye.
food right now. You're gonna get in trouble.
My bad.
We
Excuse me.
switching mics, but
We
we
back to
can't
Tony
talk about
Dick.
no food right now because I was looking forward to a
But
couple
anyway.
things. But Tony Dickums and AJ we're gonna do that again. We're gonna get some food going on
Big
when
facts.
the next
No
karaoke
doubt,
or something.
No doubt.
What? Okay, tell us about your sex therapy. Do you go to couple homes and help them with their issue in the bed, or do you go and look at? I mean, what? Tell us exactly what your what you're doing with your sex therapy.
That's what orgasm came about.
Yes. Okay.
Because I had got a lot of reviews from women,
Okay.
and during my show, they used to ask questions. You know, hey, could you help me, Tony Dickums? Could you help me on this question? What you think about that? What you think about this relationship? So I came up with, hey, I can relate it to you from a male's point of view.
Yes, please
and give
do.
you some orgasm. Yeah, that's what I can do.
So a lot of couples call you, and what kind of issues are they having? I mean, what's going on?
I've done heard it all.
Give us a
One
one
of
or
my
two.
biggest ones was a young lady. She emailed me, and she was kind of hyped about the situation, but at the same time a little confused.
Okay.
And it was her first time ever getting her butt ate out.
We're just gonna go right there.
We're gonna go right there. Okay.
We're there.
Okay.
Correct.
Okay.
And
Okay.
she said it was a very exciting moment.
Okay.
But at the time, her mind was in two places at one time.
Okay.
Okay.
Meaning to say she was enjoying herself, but at the same time, this had never happened before. So where did he get this from?
Okay.
So she was trying to understand, was it a little on the feminine side to where he might have been
Okay.
playing in the backfield with someone else?
Okay.
Or is this just a freakiness sensation that he was trying to bring into the bedroom? So she was a little confused on that, and she wanted a little bit of my orgasm help to
So what did you say?
help her identify. First of all, I asked her, does her man give her any incentives that he's cheating on her? And she said from the rip, I can't tell.
What's
I
cheating?
I don't see any of those results. So then I asked her, how often does he be out with his male friends?
Okay.
And she was like, well, I know he plays basketball a lot. When he comes home, sometimes he may shower and then go play poker with the boys, but I don't see nothing wrong with that. So I'm like, well, it sounds like from your perspective of what you're telling me, it sounds like you have a spouse that's curious and he wants to try new things in the bedroom that you're not familiar or haven't tried before.
Okay, so that's what
So he's trying to keep you interested on that level.
Okay.
Curious. What do you mean curious? What that word you use? Curious about what?
What he's curious about?
Because you said your advice was he's just curious. So what is he curious about?
More so if she would be into it.
Okay.
And that, because to me, every woman has a freak in them. And
Really?
Yes.
Okay, explain that. What you mean,
It takes
every woman?
the correct man to bring
Okay,
it about.
you're that. Okay, all the producers.
We got an
over-
amen. We
All
got
right,
an
all
amen
right,
in
all
here.
right. Status Network.
We got an
Repeat
amen.
that. Wait a minute. Repeat that. Every woman has what?
A little freak in it.
And what?
It takes what?
It takes the correct man to bring it up.
All
out.
right.
Did y'all
all
hear
right.
this? Y'all hear that? That you are absolutely right. You absolutely right.
Sex therapy.
So
Yes.
wait, before we move on to
Okay.
the next question, which you were getting ready to ask him, I was thinking because we were on that same subject the last show, okay?
Oh, okay.
Okay, but this is the point I want to make real quick so we
Right.
can move forward to the next question. But I definitely agree. I think that, he's with his boys, right? So now there's some new things, or maybe it's not so new, that are coming out that these men are finding that, man, these women like this. They talking to each other, man. She like that. I'm
Oh,
telling you.
that's what
Just
guys
try it.
do?
I'm telling you what I'm
Y'all
saying.
together?
Just try it.
That's what guys do when y'all together.
She liked it.
Oh,
He
ask
said
her.
she liked
That's
it, though.
what y'all guys do when y'all together.
Not me personally, because
But
I don't like to pillow talk of what goes on in my bedroom
Yes.
to another male,
Okay.
because that curiosity kills the cat.
Okay.
And I might be missing a few days taking care of some business because I'm from the carpool to the gutter line, and I don't want him to be peeping in my window pane.
Okay.
All right.
So I don't pillow talk when it comes to mine.
That's a good point.
Somebody asked me to ask you this question. It was talking about erectile dysfunction. What do you suggest for the men out here that can't get it up?
Can't get
It's
it
fun.
up.
I gotta ask the question.
Can't get it
Yeah,
up
then
or
what's
can't
going-
last long.
I just answer both, I guess. She
Okay.
wanted to know
Can't
what's
get
going
it
on.
up. To me,
But then demands. I mean, she told me he demands everything, but he can't satisfy her in the bed.
As far as the erectile dysfunction is
Right,
concerned.
the
Okay.
relationship. Yeah, she's not pleased, so she said, "What can
what to me it sounds like.
he want?" I don't think he want to take.
Let me
Viagra.
break it down in a little detail. To me, it sounds like he can't stay hard,
Okay.
because if any woman gets naked and you're a man,
Okay.
you're going to get hard.
Really, I don't know. I don't have a
Any woman gets naked.
any woman.
Any woman
Any-
gets
any-
naked and he's a real man. He's going to have
I
some
don't-
type of reflection
I
on his
don't know about that
genitals.
sex
Come on now,
therapist.
man.
No. Hold on now.
Somebody else
Hold
shaking
down.
their head
Hold
saying
on
no.
now. Hold on now. Hold on now. Now, if she's getting naked in front of you and you're a man, there's a reason. I ain't talking about no busted chick.
Oh, okay,
I ain't talking
okay,
about no
let's
fat, no
clarify.
slob.
Okay.
Because if it was that,
A BBL.
exactly. Because if it was that, you wouldn't be in the room, correct? If it was that, you wouldn't be in the
We'll leave that
room.
later.
But in saying that to say,
Okay.
if he gets hard and has sex with you and doesn't stay hard, it's two things that's possibly the problem. One, you don't know how to work your muscles as a woman in your vagina. That's one. Number two is you may not be attractive enough to him to continue to please him to get hard.
You just said that we're making the assumption that he is attracted to her because she's in the room with him naked. So,
Meaning sexually.
Okay.
Because you can be naked and fine and bad, but when it comes to partake in sex and you don't know what you're doing, it's a turnoff to men. If you don't know how to give head correct, it's a turnoff to men. To women, if a nigga don't know how to go down there and lick that kitty cat right, she's gonna say stop, do something else, hit it from the back, cause I don't want to see you.
I don't know. I'm a virgin.
Say less. And I don't know about that.
Because I don't want to see you.
I don't know that about.
You a virgin?
Okay.
Does that contribute to the situation you just had?
No.
Okay. Yeah. We will learn today.
Oh my goodness. So what is your love language when far as with a woman? What's your love language? I'm gonna ask Kay too. What's your love language? I'm sorry, Kay. Kay, what's your love language?
Hold on one second. First of all, let's just rewind this tape back. Let me rewind this tape.
You start hot. You got to keep it there. You can't go.
Wait a minute, boo.
Okay, now let's talk about the color blue.
Let me speak right quick. Yes, ding, 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 ding.
Hold on, I got something for it now. Come on.
I'm not gonna talk about my love language till the February show. I had already thought about that for the February show.
Okay, I'm gonna leave it alone.
Why you in my?
I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm gonna leave it alone. Okay.
Well, next, we ain't talking about no love languages this in January.
I'm not
Talking about booty holes.
Because cuffing season is almost over.
Oh, really?
After February the 14th, cuffing season is over.
So if you ain't got them by the 14th, you a done deal?
Hey, it's going in the spring. They out there like chicken wings.
So ladies, y'all having questions for the sex therapist here? Y'all take over.
Because I can't believe we're only 30 minutes in. It feels like we've been going.
I'm high.
Right, there's been so I should have brought you one of them fans, so we're going backwards, and I think it's because your name is Tony Dickums.
Yeah, do it, Dana.
Why you just it just started hot because you just sex therapist, but
hey, Sizzle.
We're gonna go a little
as
backwards.
they say, if you can't handle the heat, get up out that kitchen, right? Boop.
Orgasms. but this is basic, sir. You ready?
Yes, I'm listening.
What was it? Okay. Should black men have a say in black women's hair, makeup, clothing?
Going back to it. Okay, because I want to do this.
I'll heat it up in a minute. Don't worry about it.
We're leaving wine down and going back, okay?
No, I'll heat it up in a minute, but go ahead.
Okay.
Should a black man have a say about a black woman's makeup or hair?
Because they having a say about it. Yeah, I'm seeing that a lot. It's like, what happened to you building homes and...
My thing is, first and foremost,
worry about women here.
How you present yourself to a man is how you should keep yourself up. Don't come into it full head of steam in the beginning.
That's not the question. That's not it.
I was confused.
That's not what she's asking. She's asking, do you guys have a say so in the way we wear our hair? Like some guys out there, oh, you shouldn't wear that. That don't look right on you. You shouldn't wear makeup. You shouldn't do this. What happened to the guys out there building houses and knocking on wood? And why are you guys worrying about our hair and makeup? Please answer the question.
Meaning the way that you present yourself as their look.
Break it down.
Guys, because I'm online a lot, we have to check and see what's trending. And what's trending is a lot of black men whining and complaining about fake eyelashes and lace fronts and Fashion Nova. I'm like, why do you even know what Fashion Nova is? And why do you know what a lace front? Like, why are guys so concerned with our like, that's weird to me. Like she said, go build a house or something. Why are you worried about a lace front or my silk lashes? That's weird.
The reason why, like I said,
please explain from your perspective.
The beginning of how you meet someone. The beginning of how you meet someone. All right, I met you.
No, that's still not, because you're talking in general. We're not talking about a relationship. We're talking about black men talking shit about black women in general, not in a relationship.
Right there,
yes,
and that's because
go there on that one.
Because we see it often and all the time, to where like when you meet someone, it's a quick switch up. So now that a man in his brain is what he's thinking is, why I can't meet this person on a natural level? Why I can't
What
meet
the
this
hell is a
person
natural level?
Okay, yeah,
Meaning
explain
to
that.
see-
Because y'all ain't natural.
Cause to me, well,
Go ahead.
Yep.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Are we
y'all
natural?
judge-
Talk
y'all
about
judge-
us divas.
y'all-
What would
y'all
it?
judge us off the beginning? So
What we-
if he ain't correct on the outside, period, he ain't nine
So-
times out of 10, he's not going to get a chance.
So let me.
right?
So you don't care how a woman wears her hair. Okay. So you was getting ready to say she may be blonde one day, the next day she might come back brunette or black. So that's an
okay
issue.
with me.
Okay. There you go. Okay.
That's not a problem with me. It's
Yeah.
not a problem
Yeah.
with me. Even wearing makeup, it's not a problem with
But
me.
so not
but
with you, but other people, other men, because they out there on
and
social media.
yes.
Why y'all?
right.
Why
You-
y'all need
why?
to put on a wig? Cause some of y'all.
These are the things. These are the reasons why. All right, you go out. We're going out, and you're going to put on your makeup. You get beautified. Oh, you look gorgeous, right? Come home. Half of the women of the world don't wash it off. Half of the women don't even pin up their hair. And weeks later, you got bumps and acne on your face to where you have to put more Maybelline and peanut butter
So
upon
that's
your face.
hold on. I'm glad you're there. So that's the issue with you, but that's her body.
It's not. But you're part of me. We're together. You want me to be fly. You want me to be
Said
groomed.
Maybelline and peanut butter. I'm still laughing at that. I think can we
You
can
want me
we
to be fly. You want me to be groomed. You know,
Okay.
You don't want me to be walking around doggish looking.
Wait.
You know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
let me say something.
Go ahead.
I understand because, in a way, I'm gonna shake it up a little bit because we are a representation of each other.
Yes.
So I kind of agree with what he's saying.
What did he say? I'm confused. What did he say?
With the part about him talking about the hair and saying not washing your makeup off, and you want us to be right. We want them to be right, right?
That's another topic.
That's another topic.
All right, well, whatever. So I got one more thing to
Okay.
say. Okay, just one more thing.
Yeah.
I forgot what it was. So go ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just
We're live, so
we
we're
had
live.
a comment I was trying to read, then the music came
I'm trying to
on.
remember. Just give me one.
Give you
second
one more
so I
second.
can
Okay,
remember.
we got another. Okay, there we
No,
go.
she's gonna ask the next question, but I just wanted to say thank you for watching James Hollingshead Jr. He said good afternoon. He's watching. We look gorgeous, and he's glad that we's back on the TV.
Thank you.
Yeah,
We're
yeah.
back.
Appreciate
James.
you,
Thank you,
James.
thank you
Shouts
so
out
much.
to you.
I don't remember.
Okay.
It's gonna come back.
Okay. Another thing is trending: Passport Brothers movement. Have you heard about that? I'm gonna let Dana explain that. Dana, you explain that?
I was trying to. I have.
Well, I explain it.
Right, yeah, because it's like I tried to not explain it because it's so stupid to me that like.
So let me sort of explain it. Brothers are saying that they're going to go and get their they don't want African American women. I guess we're too much for you guys. That they're going to get women in Thailand and third world countries to come back, and then I guess
Dominican Republican.
So how you feel about that?
Trinidad.
You a passport, bro?
Are you a passport bro? Are black women too much?
Well, I'm not from this world.
I believe
I'm
you.
of this world. So
All right,
I'm a
come
different
on now.
individual.
Say that.
Okay.
You feel
Say
me?
that.
So
Okay.
it's not about where she is, it's where my God go plant her.
Bingo.
And when she's in my face to
Well,
recognize and know that's my queen, I'm going to proceed and make that right move.
Okay,
That's
queen.
me.
A lot of
Well,
guys. Good morning,
me.
queen. Queen. Well, so queen. Break it down what a queen is, because guys use that very loosely. Good morning, queen.
They
How
do.
you doing, queen?
It's
Okay,
not-
y'all keep-
They do, and it's not for everyone.
Okay, what's your
But
queen?
it's more of a representation of a respect of a woman when you see that she's that one, or you perceive to see and think she's that one. So you give her an opening respect and hi, my queen. You know what I mean? It depends on how she perceives it. If she don't interject that in a great way and find that as you capping or whatever, so be it. But it's just a respect to, and not say, "What's up, baby girl? Hey, boo. What's up, Tatiana?"
So when was your last relationship?
I would say
Real relationship, not like
real
you went in the
relationship.
sack.
My
sex
last
therapy.
relationship, I was in one for 10 years.
Okay.
I know about that one.
She does.
Okay.
This is how we met.
Correct.
So you haven't been in a relationship in 10 years?
I haven't been in a relationship in 10 years.
I won't say your name, but what you do to this
Is it
man?
10
He ain't
years
been in a
from
relationship since y'all broke up. Girl, we gonna talk.
Yeah,
What?
it's
So
been about-
what?
it's
So
been about
okay, so you guys still
close to.
friends? Okay, you was gonna marry her or what? You know,
It was on that.
we don't
it
have to
was-
talk about this if
it
you don't
was
want to.
on- Hey, it's open field.
Okay, it's open. Okay, what happened?
I hit the ball out the park.
What
Ain't
the-
no first base. We going around them bases. Let's go.
You hit the, so what does that mean? What happened to the relationship? I'm lost.
Yeah. Catch up, Mustard. But
Yeah, I'm a little
go.
slow. I mean, I'm slow. What happened? I mean,
What
why
happened?
haven't you been in a relationship in 10 years? So what have you been doing? I mean, are you doing your sex therapist with people? You go. I mean, what are you doing? Tell us.
As far as women,
Yeah, what you 10 years you haven't had a
well,
relationship.
I love women. I love to be around
I
women.
know I see them shaking their butt in your ear. Yeah,
Wait.
right. You get them shaking.
Inside,
You keep yours.
inside joke.
Next time we need all mics
around
because
like my eyes
I've
are
been
just
biting
going
my
like
tongue. But I'm sorry. Wait. Commercial break. So we gonna come back. Commercial break because
yeah.
I'm no seriously. This is because I'm supposed to be the technology
Yes,
person.
Go ahead.
Come
But
on,
there's been a
technology.
whole lot going on, and I didn't refresh, and I'm like, oh shit.
Oh, I was like, why we only got one person we shouting out anyway? But okay.
No.
Oh,
So we
my
want to say
bad.
thank you to William for watching, Maya
you.
Stone,
y'all for tapping in.
Nicole Cromwell, Jerome Abbott. I don't know what we
Hey,
were
Jerome.
talking about, but Nisi said yes. We had a comment on the cops, but that was
Nisi.
far ago.
Thank you.
So we have also Alexis McIntosh. He was agreeing with something we said.
All right,
Nathaniel
all right.
Marshall, Lord have mercy. Vincent Bo Parker.
Hey, Bo.
Yes.
Thank you.
Jack Trey in the building.
Yeah.
Jessica Johnson is watching. I hung out with her last night for her birthday. I'm sure she has a lot to say about
Thank you,
relationships.
Jessica.
Call in, Jessica. All right, let's wind it down. We got 16 minutes with Mr.
All right, let's
Dickums.
go.
That's a lot of time, girl. Come on, let's get
We
it.
can go
So
overtime.
we can
with me.
skip that for right now. So what do you have a question for him?
Yeah, I was saying with the queen thing, I just want to go back to that. I think it
Okay.
depends on who it's coming from too.
Most definitely.
I think that makes a difference.
So you said random people shouldn't say hello, queen, and
Yeah,
You know,
like if
'cause-
I don't like if we're not like if I just met you and you're like texting me for the first time, or even if I'm just meeting you and you say that, it's kind of weird to me. That's just me because I don't know you.
Right.
Okay,
You
gotcha.
understand what I'm saying? Even though you don't know me and you're calling me queen, I just feel like
it's I see what you're saying because
You
we
know,
talked about this
and
before.
it depends on how they say it. Like, do you really know that I'm a queen? Like, if you just
That's
if
my
that's
point.
just
That's my
something,
point.
if that's just verbiage that you use all the time,
Right.
Never
That's-
this much about
That's why I was saying.
So
If
what-
but
it's
I'm serious.
if it's
I
more,
never thought about it this deeply. I'm like,
that's what I was
Yeah,
saying.
it's
If it's
irritating.
more cap versus you meeting someone and
It's
like me,
irritating.
if I came in the room and I seen you
Mm-hmm.
versus 3 more other women, and I was like, "Oh, how you doing, my beautiful queen?"
Mm-hmm.
Like that. By me saying beautiful first
Yes.
is letting you know directly I have interest because you're a lovely lady.
Yes.
Now, from anything after that, it might be acceptable. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
To your assumption. But,
Okay.
you know, far as another cap just, hey, what's up, queen?
Yeah.
How you doing today, girl?
Well, okay.
I can understand that because
Yeah.
now you just cap. What you mean, the queen? You
Right.
don't, like you say, you don't know me.
Yeah,
I
it's
can
like-
be toxic in the inside. You don't know.
Exactly.
Okay.
So, like, if that's your normal verbiage, or if this is something that you tell everybody, like, I think that's to the point of what he's saying. Like, this is something you use with everybody. I just don't feel it. Or they
Most
could be like
definitely.
one of them people that I had met who's with the earth stuff and the poetry. Don't do that. Don't. Yeah.
Can,
that's
we have a
funny that you
comment,
said
sir. I'm
that.
sorry, because we
Go
gonna
ahead.
move from this queen
Go
thing.
ahead.
Yeah, we are.
But he
I
said,
just
why
had to say that.
we can't call you ladies royalty or queens? He said, where's my overseas women at? Y'all women too complicated. Yes. All right, can we go now? Something.
Going back to the overseas
Yes.
situation.
No,
Okay,
we're
I
not
just
going
wanted
that.
to
No,
say that, but go ahead.
what I want.
take it.
Yeah, I want. What do you suggest? Since you're a sex therapist, what do you suggest for couples out here or people that's in relationship to enhance their relationship? What are some things that you suggest to enhance the bedroom or the relationship in general?
One of the biggest things, like I hear a lot of women say, "Oh, he can't stay up."
Right, because
Getting to that,
another question to add to that: does size matters?
does size matters?
Yeah.
Me being a male, and I hear a lot of females on different vibes.
You hear a lot of what?
Me being a male, and I hear
A
from
lot of women. Okay, I thought you said
females.
women.
Women.
Thank you.
Females, women, they are, because it's different categories. You understand what I'm saying? Everybody is not a woman when it comes to.
So when they use the word female, it's derogatory. You just heard it from his own mouth. All right, moving on. Finish the question. Go ahead. So the question that you wanted us to ask is, why do women think size matters? Those were your words.
Question, come on.
Right, so have anybody came to you and talked about the size or of the penis, or it could be the other side? It could be the man saying a vagina too large.
Well, the thing that different levels that I've heard and listened to what women say. Like some women say that a man can have pipe and deconda, but he still don't know what he's doing in the field.
Do you think it
So
starts
it's
with
like
mental? Is it mental first or what to get an orgasm?
It's all mental.
Yes,
It's
I agree
all
with you.
mental.
I agree with you on
It's
that. I would
the
agree with the
mental
sex
capacity.
Dickums. I agree with Dickums. I really do.
It's all mental.
So then would you say that size actually matters?
And
Or do you think it really does? I hear what you're saying, but I guess I'm trying to get to another.
Honestly, I don't think size matters. Size really doesn't matter.
It's a mental. It's him.
It's a mental
It's
thing.
each other, both parties.
Attraction, that energy, that collabing of sexual intimacy, getting to know a person's body. You know what I mean? Because you can actually don't have to penetrate a woman and touch her damn near everywhere on her body and make her come multiple
You are
times.
absolutely right, Dickums.
She can
Tony
have
Dickums.
She can
you
have
are
the
absolutely
most.
right.
Or listen,
Go back. It's the correct
Wait a
man.
minute.
Hey,
Did you guys hear that out there?
I'm gonna put it
Say
to
it
you
again.
like this.
Come on,
Yeah.
we short for time. Come on,
Can
tell
I
us.
put it to you like
Go ahead,
this?
break
True
it
story.
down. Break it down, please.
Tell it to
Being
us.
in my 10-year relationship in the past, it was a point of time to where my girlfriend, she couldn't have sex at the time because y'all have that menstruation period and time in the month. But
Well, she could have if she wanted to. But,
most definitely.
yeah, I mean, you could have went there if you wanted to.
You chose not to. Okay, go ahead.
There
chose
you
not
go.
to, okay.
We didn't want to get nasty and blasty all over the place.
You started nasty and blasty
Listen,
talking
like,
about
I mean,
buttholes.
no,
What I mean is there?
No, I'm talking about the situation.
Well, this is getting long, drawn out.
Not
Hold on.
talk show. Not talk show.
Check it out. Check it out. Check it out. I don't forgot my question.
About her.
But we have comments from the viewers, and I do want to
Okay, let's go
acknowledge
to the
what they have
comments.
to say since they're watching. So Marissa says, with size mattering thing, she said, depends on where it's going. Jessica Johnson said, yes, it matters because if it's too large, it's a no. Not going through that pain or torture.
Yeah.
Vincent Bowe said, wow, queen. Trying to be funny. Marissa, when you said size shouldn't matter or something like that, she said, all men say that. Towel or shower. So I'm sure when you said you can't during that time, Marissa said towel or shower. And, oh, Lord, and never mind. All right, we got comments, and we just want to give you guys an acknowledgement. Thank you for watching, everybody.
Thank
Most
you.
def, most
Thank you
def,
for
most
commenting.
def. Tower and shower is the thing you can do to stop the drippity drip. But my thing was to it was more so trying something different. You know what I mean? Like I said, it's taking that next step outside of the box. As a man, it's not all about slam bam, thank you, ma'am, and getting straight to it. So I wanted to try something different, and what I did was we had an intimate, powerful bump and grind, me sucking, kissing, touching her everywhere, and having the ultimate orgasm.
So
amongst
what?
both
Okay,
of
you
us.
did all this in your relationship, right?
Right.
So what are you gonna tell the viewers out there to help them so they get that slimy, bumping, grimy? I mean, what? Come on here.
First of
Give
all,
it to us.
you have to be very open
Okay.
and confident with the person who you're having this intimacy with. And from that point, you got to step outside of the box.
Meaning?
You know, keeping that intimate, high class, and challenging of your relationship
Like
to
what?
where
Like what? Like get them some
If-
tips. They swing up.
well,
He's saying a whole lot of fancy words, ain't he?
Yeah.
D. Alexis like, but tell us how to do it, damn it.
How to do it? Do they swing off the chandelier? I mean, come on. Do they walk around with a
Hey,
bunny suit? I
that-
mean, give the people something to talk about.
that's possible. First,
Give
you
them
got
some
first you have
strategies to help these people. Y'all need help.
first. It's all about
Everybody.
first. It's all about communication. It's all about communication.
Communication is the key. I always
That's number one.
But you know what? Communication is the key, but you got to comprehend it. You got to understand. So
Exactly.
everybody said
That's why I
communication
said
is
you
the
have to
key.
be open and
but
outside of the box.
people can't communicate and be transparent. They be real.
It's
Tell
knowing your person.
the partner what you want and
It's
what you
knowing
don't want. Oh, you hit it this way. I don't like it like that. Oh, you going too fast. Nigga, please slow down. Excuse me.
There you
slow
go.
down.
There you
know,
go.
just be honest. Go get a dildo.
But
Go do what
listen,
you need to do, right? I'm
and-
gonna go to school for sex therapy.
and what you said, it's not about what you said, it's how you say it.
Yes.
Ooh,
You're
baby. Ooh, slow down a little.
Go ahead,
bit.
Dickums.
Oh my goodness. Oh baby, no. Put it right there.
But
Oh.
if that's not your personality and that's not how you talk, please don't try to do it when you're in the bed. You know, if you're a Timberland chick and you be like, "What's up, son?" and you go, "Oh, baby," that's gonna be weird.
No,
So-
No, it's not. Cause it's part of acting.
Okay, you know what?
Oh,
But wait,
It's
because I
part
was
of
about to go somewhere.
acting.
Remember, I knew who you was in a relationship for
It's
10
part
years.
of
Wait a
acting.
minute, Kate.
You know what I mean?
So
Meaning
then
to
you're saying
say
you gotta be-
have
you
to
gotta
bring
perform-
excitement there.
Excitement.
Yes.
Okay, so sometimes they need to act out.
Yes.
Pretend they what?
One of my biggest-
Tina and what's his
Look,
the cake.
one of my biggest fantasies, right,
Okay, tell the
is
viewers and tell
my
us, please.
girl laying on the couch
Who? Okay.
watching Netflix.
It had to be
And
Netflix.
she got her boy shorts
What
on.
about Pornhub? It's my Netflix.
And all that good stuff, and she looking nice and sexy. I'm outside of the window with my robber suit on, cause I'm about to.
So in other words, let me cut
Cause
him
I'm
off. He
about to
gonna go- he gonna-
211 a pussy.
Okay. So in other words,
You better
Tony
respect
Dickums.
it.
211.
Okay, hold on. Tony Dickums is saying role play.
Yes.
Put some role play. Put some
Yes.
action in your
Gotta
relationship.
keep it exciting.
Keep it exciting. People get in a relationship and just
Stalemate.
oh God, don't let them get married. Then it's like, oh, it's over. Waiting for the casket to come. Waiting for the wait.
That part.
Just
No, I'm sorry. We have 5 minutes. But if you do that robber scenario or whatever, make sure she knows ahead of time. Because I seen something online where the dude did it, and he didn't let her know. But luckily, she wasn't one of y'all who would have shot him. So, just saying, be safe about it.
be safe
Correct.
about
Correct. That's my fantasy. You ain't gotta do
Don't try
mine.
this at home.
But yeah.
it. So in
Disclaimer.
other words, you're saying Tony Dickums, role play, keep your relationship exciting. Get to know your partner and be honest. Open
And
and
be
honest
honest.
is the
Correct,
best
correct.
orgasm in the universe. Am I right?
Most definitely.
You're right.
Yes, it is.
I have a question. So, what if you guys are open and honest and you find out you're on different sexual wavelengths or whatever?
And what is different sexual wavelengths? Because people,
One person might be more adventurous. Go ahead.
Exactly.
You said it. You
okay,
said it for me.
yeah, okay. So you want to
Big facts, and that's very true. And it goes right back down to communication. And from that point, you talk to them and ask them, baby, would you mind, or could you be interested, or how about us try this? And from that point, you open her mind to the respect of where she says yes or no.
So if she says no, and you really wanted to do that, she says no. What are you going to do? What would a person? What do you suggest to the viewers to do if your partner won't cooperate? Or what do you do? Go cheat?
I knew that was coming out your mouth.
Huh?
I knew that was coming out your mouth.
So what if your partner said, "I don't want to do that. That's boring. I don't want to do that. I can't do that. I can't." What do you do?
That's
Sex
half of the
therapist?
That's half of the problem.
Yeah,
That's
because
half of the problem.
Yes.
And that's why
I could believe
a
that.
lot of women say, "Oh, he's gonna cheat. He's gonna cheat." Well, you became a two, and you have to
and
agree.
that applies to the
and-
man too.
yeah,
It applies to the
exactly.
man.
And you have to agree in some point on terms, whether you like it or not. But what it does is it gives you a bondage in your relationship.
So I'm asking you a question, another question. Shouldn't people talk about this in the beginning before they even get to that point, so we wouldn't have to go through all those
You took it
emotions?
right out of my mouth.
It's like, why ain't no one saying it in the beginning? Because, like, look, before you have to say, this is what I like and this is what I don't like, but then you wait and then later on down the line, it's an issue.
Correct. You have to,
like,
and that's the thing of today. You
Okay.
have to be very, very upfront,
transparent,
very blunt, and very direct of what you want as a person.
Because a lot of people
to
don't
give
do
that
that.
person the choice to know
90%.
if they want to be with
That's
that,
right.
deal with it, or move on.
Right.
That's right.
Because, like you said, you're going to waste so much valuable time going into that, and then when you get to a point to where it's a dead meat, now you're looking at a position to where all the pop-ups are welcome to have.
So, Will, if you're with a woman and you're saying, "Babe, I need you to do this, I need you to do that," or spank me here, hit me here, or whatever, or do whatever your fetish is.
Right.
She said, "I'm not doing that." Are you gonna cheat?
She's like, get back.
Are you gonna? What are you gonna do if you're not sexually satisfied with
Break
your
that
partner?
down in 60 seconds.
What are you gonna do? Tell us.
It depends on what you consider cheating, because a man like me, if she ain't about that, I can really go watch Pornhub or something then and get my 5-finger discount.
That's what you're gonna continue.
do my thing and get back to work. Say I love you, baby, and keep it moving.
And you would stay with that partner.
I'll stay with her.
Okay.
I'm with her for a reason. I'm not just gonna throw that reason out the door because she didn't want to me to stick my finger up her booty hole.
He's still that booty hole.
Started at booty holes and we're closing on booty holes. All right, take us out. Tony Dickums.
Things change, you know. Things
I
change.
appreciate
Hey.
y'all.
All right, the show went by so fast, guys. We're so glad that you was able to join us. We appreciate you guys for watching. I'm
Thank
your
you.
girl, D. Alexis. This is Diva Dana, Diva K. Renee.
Thank
and
you
we
for
Tony
watching. We
Dickums.
love
Peace out,
y'all.
y'all. I appreciate y'all. Shouts out. Go tap in. Hashtag Late Night Munchies. That's LATENITEMUNCHIEZ.
Wow.
We putting you to sleep. You want to go night, nigga. On the Late
Talk
Night
show
Munchies.
Divas of Atlanta. We love you guys.
We love
like and
y'all.
follow
Thank
us
you.
on Instagram and YouTube. We love you. We see you next time.
Bye.
Thank
One
you
love.
for watching.
Peace.
I'm ready. I'm ready. So ready. Bro, I must be ready. Yeah, I feel so ready. Hit my heart so heavy. Can't let go, won't let me. Though I move so steady. Yeah, I must
Why men want us to follow them when they don't know where the hell they're going? You know, they say you need to listen. You need to listen to me, and then they don't have a plan. They don't have a blueprint of where they're going. So why should women follow a man if you don't know where you're going?
You got social media that's telling people this is acceptable now. You can go outside with your bonnet on your head.
Yes.
Yeah,
To the beach.
That's the bonnet. Let's
To the
get on
beach with the
yeah.
bonnet on your head at the beach.
So if you're a real woman, you don't want no bad boy. I'm talking about a real woman, don't want nobody. She trying to have a peace of mind, trying to raise something and build something.
Would you ever have a threesome with another woman?
Of course, if you want to do
Would you
it.
have one with another man?
Of course, if you want to do it.
Wow.
You're no fun for me. What sign are you?